here we are, Laguna Seca Raceway, third race of the American Le Mans Series season, and it's a 6-hour race. So it's a combination. You know, I tell you, the 12-hour Sebring really almost turned into not the 12-hour endurance race, but it was raced like a 12-hour sprint race. And that's really the mindset we come here to Laguna with. It's going to be 6 hours. You got to stay out of trouble, and that's probably going to be the biggest issue for everybody. We got 36 cars here, and it just seems like it's major amounts of traffic, constantly dealing with cars you're trying to pass or being passed by, and it just be very mentally tiring on the drivers. Laguna Seca Raceway is certainly a favorite of many drivers. Incredible elevation changes. The famed corkscrew corner, literally you climb a long duration, get up to the corkscrew and just dive down. You dive down 10 stories all the way down to turn 9 and turn 10. So it's an exciting track. For us, it's challenging. It's hard to see out of the back of our car. We have, as you've seen before, we have a monitor inside the car that's a camera shooting out of the back of our car. And of course we have the 2 mirrors, but even so, the closing speeds are high with the P cars. There's lots of traffic. You can get lost in blind spots often. So you're really, more so than other races, gonna have to keep an eye on who's behind you. We've gotten off to a good start with a brief test session yesterday, and this morning's practice session we were second quick. So the team's been working awfully hard since Long Beach. They made some improvements, I think, in the car and the pit stops and our fuel flow, a lot of areas. And I think it's starting to pay off for us. So just gonna try to keep that momentum going. We're excited to be here, and I think we can really be in store for a great weekend.
You know, everybody's been coming up to me and saying, hey, you know, for the third race of the existence of this team, for us to put a car on the front row is just incredible, and it just speaks volumes of what the team's been doing and how hard they've been working. You know, everybody thinks that the cars just show up on race weekend and, you know, everything's hunky-dory, but, you know, they've been working 7 days a week, 20 hours a day getting these cars ready to what we are. And, you know, even though our car's P7, it was only a couple tenths out of being, you know, like third. So we got 2 fast cars today. It's a great track, and probably one of the greatest tracks in North America, but there's so many cars, it's really busy out there for us. And we don't have any long straightaways where we can get a little rest, you know, so we're working the whole time.
We are starting at the back of the pack today, which is not our customary position, but it's kind of nice. It's a little quieter back here. Not such a big deal in a 6-hour race as we have today. I mean, if it had been a 100-minute race at Long Beach, we would have been a little bit more concerned about it. Fortunately, it allows us to start on fresher tires, and given the drivers that we have and the pace of the car, we would expect that we would be close to the leaders very quickly.
Delighted to be here. I think the Patron Highcroft car has been looking great all weekend. We got a little, you know, a bit more of a mountain to climb from the back here, but we can do that. Also, our teammates in the GT2 class are looking fantastic, so we're looking to win both classes for Patron today and be partying afterwards.
That 6-hour just completed. Starting basically last on the grid first after 6 hours. It was a hell of a battle. And then we put Marino in and had a rundown guy at the end. It was a battle. It was really tough. We didn't change tires, and our tires are starting to go away, but he kept the gap at about 30 seconds for the last hour and a half or so. Just incredible racing.
Unbelievable action all the way through. The Patron Highcroft racing team were absolutely flawless. I mean, it was just a superb performance by everybody. We qualified second. We had to go to the back of the grid, and you know, Simon did an absolute awesome job coming all the way up to the lead before even the first pit stop, which was a stunning performance. Marino here, a lot of pressure on him right at the end of the race because the Mazda was really, really strong and was looking very close. And you know, first time that Marino's been up front like that for a win and in overall. So it's a fantastic performance by Marino. We're extremely proud of his performance as well as the whole team.
It was such a thrill to be the first person to see that checkered flag, to go across there and those fireworks to go off, and knowing that my teammates were going to force me to have a shot of tequila. And it was beautiful, so I'm looking forward to a couple more tonight.
It's the third race for Extreme Speed Motorsports, and in reality, we're in the fight. I mean, everybody knows we're a team that they're really going to have to look out for all season because we've been very fast. We were real quick in practice. Johannes qualified outside pole. I had the fastest race lap in the first half of the race. He had the fastest race lap in the second half of the race, and we were mixing it up with the big dogs the whole time. So, you know, as far as the team goes and the progress of the program, we're doing a phenomenal job. I'm really pleased with the way that everything is going.
Well, our main objective was to finish, and we did. It's a milestone for the team. We started on the front row, got the fastest race lap, finished in the top 5. So those are 3 things we haven't done before, and this is only our 3rd race. So, you know, every race we're taking steps forward. The car is way better than it's ever been, and I'm optimistic about the future.